Roger.
Let's move out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that would help. Help if I actually had my mic plugged in. Oops. Oh, good thing we figured out right in the beginning. Anyways, I found the button for the party menu, and now I'm checking Estelle's thing. She's got battle HP recovery plus 3%, strength plus 2%, and arts defense minus 25%. Cool. Alright. Is there any doors that I needed now? Oh yeah, I still have... Oh, that's why, because I needed it for that. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I need 3 more. I should easily have 3 foods I can just consume right now. Alright. Start off with Star Door 6. Which is a door I'm supposed to like. I supposedly like, so. There we go. Let's do it. Why don't you guys try becoming bracers? Those words were all it took to set the wheels in motion. The 3 young men Estelle had spoken to, Dean, Race, and Rocco, were the leaders of a group of delinquents who spent most of their time in the warehouse district of Rouen. Why is my controller suddenly disconnecting? Acting randomly. In light of the unprecedented chaos that swept over Labourle, they soon began re-examining themselves and their lives. And after much thought, they agreed that the path of a bracer, a protector of the land's peace and its people's safety, may be the best road forward for them. That's not to say, however, that they didn't have any ulterior motives. No. They did think it would also give them an opportunity to be trained directly by the guild's Karna. With this hope in their hearts, they made their way to the Rouen Bracer Guild and expressed interest in joining. But the guild's crafty receptionist, Jean, had other ideas swirling in his brain, and unfortunately for them, they were to receive their training from their longtime sworn enemy and former Raven group leader, Aga Krosner. Their grueling training began in earnest under his strict guidance. After roughly 3 months of pure hell, the end was finally in sight. Only today's final examination remained. When I found out we were going to be doing our final exam outside Rouen, I was so excited. Didn't think it was going to be a place like this. Same here. Who'd have figured we'd end up dragged out to a cabin in the middle of this this swamp hole. Oh, have any of us even been outside of Rouen before? Why'd our first taste of fresh air have to be somewhere so weird? It's not like we're here on vacation. We're here as part of our training. Can't expect to get taken to a theme park or something. I guess. Wow, that's so grown up of you. Heh, glad one of you's got his head screwed on. I thought I was gonna have to give you guys a lecture on why we're here, but maybe I can spare myself the boring crap after all. Anyway, that's enough shooting the shit here. Sorry. Bah, always gotta talk down to us. As you know, this final exam is what determines whether you passed your training or not. It all hinges on this. Pass and you're all junior bracers from here on. Fail and you ain't. By the way, let me say this. I'm impressed you've made it this far without dropping out. I wasn't sure you had it in you, but you sure as hell proved me wrong. Did you just praise us? What's gotten into him? I think I'm gonna be sick. That is something that kind of weirds me out about this one. Sky 3 goes out of its way to piss and shit all over Agate. Again, and I look at this and I go, why? Why is Sky 3 doing that? Sky 1 is the only place where Agate actually is a piece of crap. Yeah, and is just like an actual fucking loser shithead who needs his face pounded into the dirt. Every other time he's actually been good. I still say that doesn't excuse his bullshit in Sky 1. But it does, help to explain it. Or put it in contrast, I should say. Just hurry up and spill the details. I'm getting sick of standing around here. I want to get started. That shows balls. Good. Alright, let's get down to it then. Your task's simple enough. You're going to make your way through a cave full of monsters. Get to the end and you pass. Cave? I thought our exam was going to be in this valley. We gotta go somewhere else now? Quit whining. It's not far from here. It'll be harder than it sounds, but if you get it to the end in one piece, you get your badges. I'm not giving you a strict time limit, but the longer you take, the longer you keep me waiting, so don't push your luck. That's it. Any questions? Sounds easy. All we have to do is go for a walk while beating up some monsters. This exam was made for us. This should be kind of fun. That's a no to the questions, I guess. Well, Wilmer, I'll be counting on you to back him up for me. Well, if you insist. You're sure you're up for this, though? I'll be fine, trust me. Okay, let's get our butts over to that cave. Yeah, he's Vegeta. If Vegeta was was never meant to be seen as a villain, basically. I guess in a way. The problem with Vegeta, the problem with the Vegeta comparison is that it's kind of a different flavor. If anything, he kind of reminds me more of Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Pissed off at the world, but he actually gets his head screwed on straight by the end of the series. Even if he does have a bit of a temper still throughout the entire series. This here's the entrance. Never would have thought there was a cave that way out here. Heh, so this is the place that's going to determine our futures, huh? It's sure hidden well enough. Well, you already know what you're doing. I'll be waiting for you at the end, so give it your best shot. I'll be backing you up if you need it. If things get too dicey and you need a break or something to eat, come to me. Sounds like an easy enough job for you. Oh, as if we'll need you to come back here. Hi, Raxor. Yeah, we'll breeze through this thing in no time. Alright then. And I'm ready if you guys are. Time to get to work. Alright. This place is pretty big inside, huh? Yeah, tons of empty space to fight in. You know as well as I do, making it through this cave isn't going to be the main event. It's him we're dealing with here. He'll be waiting for us at the end to challenge us to a fight, I guarantee it. You think so too, huh? Well, going by all our training so far, it's a pretty safe guess. That's how every other exercise has ended. I wonder how well we're going to be able to do against him this time. I feel like we've gotten pretty strong. We might need to have a chance, but who knows? Either way, this is a good chance to get back at him for having to put up with his crap all the time. Let's get going and give him hell. Yeah, right there with you. Uh-huh. Alright, so now this is effectively a mini dungeon where we effectively are playing as the Ravens. That's one ugly monster. It might look that way, but I bet it's small fry. Probably just to scare predators off. The weaker something is, the meaner it's gonna look. You think? That description kinda sounds like it fits us, too. I think it noticed us. Time to make it wish it hadn't. Get some CP going. So yeah, all of the these piece of cake. Yeah, they don't have voice clips, they literally have text boxes in their victory animations. Ugh. What the? I thought we were stronger than this. It's not that we're weak, the monster was just that strong. Agate sure didn't say anything about this. Why'd he have to go and choose here? So much for your theory, Rocco. That monster didn't just look strong, it was strong. You call that strong? You gotta be kidding me. What? What do you mean? Trying to act like it's no big deal isn't gonna impress us, you know. We could see you struggling the whole time. Maybe you need your eyes checked then. No, you struggled the same as them. Him, Rocco. Anyway, who cares how tough it was? Let's get moving. We got work to do. Wait a second. What's up with him? Well, that one shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, we've seen those things near Ruin. Let's hop to it. Oh, I can't do. Alright. Oh. Well, okay. That actually was a lot weaker than I was expecting. Huh. Well, it was easier to beat than the last monster. Hell of a lot stronger than the ones near Ruin, though. Looks like we're going to have to accept that all the monsters in here are tougher than the ones we know. Ugh. Why am I struggling against these guys? They should be nothing. Because it's a different area, Rocco? Rocco? Like, I'm sorry, man. I know you've got this massive fucking dick measuring contest, this fucking ego-driven dick measuring contest you got with Agate that he's not participating in, I feel like pointing out. But dude, you're in a dangerous situation. Nation, get your head out of your ass and save the ego for when you actually get to Agate. Especially if you're right and he's gonna fight you at the end. Come on, Rocco. Hey, calm down, Rocco. We might be struggling, but it's not like we can't take them. As long as we take things slow and rest after every fight, we got this. Rest after every battle? If we need to take a break after every loser of a monster like that, how are we ever going to catch up to that asshole? Is this really the time to think about that? And I think Blue Wolf's right. You should probably put the dick measuring contest away for a while, little buddy. The next one is going to be a breeze. It is. Hey, Rocco. Phew, he's starting to let his temper get the better of him. Yep. Oops. Oops. Alright, all three of them leveled. Nice. There's our next one, I guess. There's no way we'll struggle against this guy. Don't be so sure. After the other fights here, there's no way I'm letting my guard down this time. Stay cautious, guys. Gotta love how... Gotta love how Dean's the one that actually has a brain in his head. Head on that front. Oh, come on! Okay, now you're just trying to piss me off. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck off. Of course. There we go. Phew, that's that. Yeah, that one ended up being tough too, but nothing we couldn't handle. If only there was 3 of me. Oh, then you would fail it miserably. Miserably, Rocco. Huh? You say something? Couldn't you hear me? I meant what I said. If only there was 3 of me instead of just me and you two jokes. I'd have been done by now. No, you wouldn't. You'd be dead by now. If you say so, man. Well, unfortunately for you, this is the group we've got, and we're going to have to stick with it. Keep your shit talking to yourself, alright? Just don't drag me down. What's gotten into him? Seriously. Lighter. Now I get the lighter. Okay. Actually, I think it would help if I had at least one of them equipped with a lighter. Oh, God damn it. No, let's not say we did there. There we go. There we go. Hi, Nako. Okay, so that takes care of that one. Dean. Rocco again. There we go. All right. Now I want you to use it. There we go. And then they all level up again. Nice. That is the whole point of fighting everything, by the way. To just make sure I'm ready for whatever, for the agate fight. Okay. Terra-bomb. Terra-bomb. Huh? Why is there a frozen rock in the middle of the path? I don't know, but it doesn't look like anything special, but that's a weird place for one to be. What's your damage? Don't wander over to random crap when you don't know what it is. Whoa, it's moving. Maybe that warning was a little too late. I mean, it was a dumb warning. Why not something like, be careful, it could be a monster. Actually, you know what? I want to save the CP. There we go. Phew, that scared the heck out of me. No doubt, who'd have thought a rock would turn into a monster? Well, maybe you wouldn't have been scared if you hadn't been such a dumbass. This, what was I just saying about dragging me down? Sorry, man. I love the videos. That goes for you too, Dean. You ever gonna grow out of being such a damn coward? Ugh, at this rate, we're not even going to be able to get through here by sundown. No. Maybe it's time I cut the dead weight and went on by myself. I mean, if you want to fail the examination, go for it. Because if you didn't think with your ego, you'd realize what Agate's doing. And go. What was that? You heard me. If you're that determined to go by yourself, be my guest. Ish, you're the tough one here, right? You can handle everything in here by yourself, right? Why would you want a bunch of weaklings like us around? Get moving, tough guy. Try saying that again. Besides, the only reason we're even here in this cave right now is because you thought this was a good idea. I'm sick of it, and I sure as hell don't want to be told I'm getting in the way by the guy who forced me into this crap. Come on, Race, we're out of here. Yeah, I'm good with that. I know when I'm not needed. No point in hanging around after being told I'm dead weight. That's how it's gonna be, huh? See you never. Doesn't he ever get tired of keeping that active, up that active 24/7? Who cares? He's on his own now. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Rocco kind of makes me just tilt my head and go, "Really, dude?" You think Rocco's still alright? He might be pretty strong, but the monsters in here are like way stronger than any one of us. Who cares? He's the one who said he wanted to go ahead on his own. He made his bed, he let him lie in it. Haven't seen one like this before. What is this creepy thing? Oof. And you know what? I should use it. There we go. Man, that was nasty. And Rocco's walking ahead alone in a place crawling with monsters just like that. Hey, Dean. I feel like this really ain't the time for us to be fighting each other and trying to act big. Hey, Race? Yeah? Have you ever seen Rocco show any sign of weakness before? Ever? Well, now that you mention it, no. Same here. He might be pretending he's strong all the time, but he never lets any sign of weakness slip or whines like we do. He's always the one who's pushing us and trying to make us better ourselves. Yeah, I guess you're right. He's just being a prick about it. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't be here. We'd still be loitering around back in Ruin forever, probably. We can let all the dead weight stuff slide this once. And maybe he pisses me off sometimes, but I ain't about to turn my back on him when he's always had ours. Damn straight. I do think that's a bit of pointless fake drama. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna hit retry on that. That just feels like a bit of bad RNG there. Alright, those two leveled. Cool. Oh, god damn it. Will you stop that? Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Ugh, so much annoyance. Well, fuck. Try that again. You know what, I'm not fighting status effect fetish, the fucking enemies. Yo, Dean, that looks like him. You see him? What's that idiot doing? Ugh, damn it. Can't move. Ugh. Looks like this is the end of the line for me. Rocco, this ain't good, he's frozen. Can you handle it, Raish? Sure thing. Ugh. I can move. Huh. We're really sorry. You're a real sorry sight, man. Sorry for keeping you waiting. The hell are you guys doing here? I thought you bailed. More like we came to bail you out. But we can talk later. We've got a fight on our hands. Ugh, fine. Oh, come on. There. Phew, good thing we made it in time. Seriously, you really bit off more than you could chew this time, Rocky. What are you two doing here? Why did you come after me? Even without you guys, I could have handled that just... No, you couldn't, you dumbass. What was that? For once in your life, stop being so stubborn. If we hadn't come when you did, you would have been dead. And you know it too. You just don't want to say it. What was that? Nah, I guess I haven't got the right to be getting all angry. No, you have every right to be angry, Dean. I mean, because his stupidity could easily get you killed. Easily. I shouldn't have told you to go on alone like I did. I might have said earlier that I was the only one trying to become a bracer because you pushed us into it. But I swear, that's not the only reason. There's no way I could have made it through all that insane training we got put through and quit part way of if that was the only reason. I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago if I wasn't serious about this. What he said. I'm just as serious about this as you are, you know. I know you're in a rush to try and be as tough as Agate and everything, and I can't blame you. But whether it's how you'd want things or not, the three of us are in this together. It wouldn't hurt to rely on us at least a little, would it? Alright, you got me. And I ain't no dumbass, Dean. I know my limits. You're probably right. I was just in so much of a rush to try and narrow the gap between us that I lost sight of myself. Rocco. But that last fight was enough to open my eyes. I'm not up to the task of getting through this place alone. I know now that I need you guys with me every step of the way. So sorry. Would you let me stick with you again? Come on, really? As if you need to ask. Thanks. Haha! What's gotten into you two? Anyone will look at you two and think smooching and wedding bells were in your future. You've made up, so make with the kissing. Oh, shove it up your ass. Yes, there's a difference between apologizing to a friend end in wanting to shove your dick in their ass, as you dumbass. Besides, you still owe me an apology. Huh? For what? When someone's frozen, you're supposed to use an item on them or something. You know, like a Curia bomb. Were you trying to kill me? It did the trick, right? Ugh, I guess. Maybe I do owe you one. Thanks. What's gotten into you? Wait, am I the one who you want to smooch? In your dreams. Dreams. Ugh. Dreams. Well, it could be worse, Rocco. Arco, this stupidity could literally be the entirety of one of your characterizations. Being a feminazi hypocrite. At least here you guys are trying to not be homophobic. Hope it can be inclusive to the to gays. Well, anyway, let's get going. Right. Who would have thought street thugs would be the progressive jackasses? Whoa, this is way more roomy than the other caves we've been in. You think this is the end of the line? Sure looks that way. I don't see anything here, though, or anyone. Maybe we haven't finished exploring? Nah, you're done. Nice work, guys. What? Where did you come from? You were tailing us the whole time, weren't you? Bingo. I've seen everything that's happened on the way here. I figured you wouldn't find it easy, but I wasn't expecting you all to split up partway through. That was your fault for picking this place. We wouldn't have split up if you picked somewhere less complicated. That's why I picked this place, numbnuts. I wanted to see how you'd react when you found yourselves in a complex situation, and I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Huh, yeah, I can buy that. Thanks a lot. You guys really squared away in battle, I'll give you that. On that front, you're already ahead of your average junior bracer. Really? You really think so? But that's only in terms of strength. Unfortunately, you need more than that to be a good bracer, junior or senior. What I saw today really helped me make up my mind on whether you're cut out for this line of work. Huh, good for you. I still don't have enough to go on to make the final call, though. If you want to prove to me that you got what it takes, then you're gonna have to prove it to my heavy blade first. How did I know this is how it was gonna go? Duh, because it was obvious. You want to see what we've got? Then we'd be happy to show you. Come at me. Arrow. Oh, he's just out of range. There we go. Morning, Compass. Oh, he's back to... shoot. There we go. That is actually a good fight. I kind of hate that the music pauses, but yeah. Let's scroll up here. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna stick to my guns and say that the six positives I've given this door is absolutely warranted. 3 for the door itself, and 3 for that fight alone. Oh, that is honestly probably one of my favorite. That is honestly one of my favorite fights in the game. Him. So, yeah. In fact, if anything, it is actually my favorite. My actual favorite fight in the whole game is right there. That fight. Oh yeah. While we're on the subject, heck, let's do a click for the Agate is better counter. Helping the Ravens. Get used to this, by the way, because this is going to happen quite a bit, especially when we start leveling everybody for the end game. We did it? No joke? We seriously beat him? No way. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah. Of course it was too good to be true. Figures. Heh, don't go getting too down in the dumps. You managed to get one over me. You should still feel proud of yourselves. Anyway, now I'm confident I've got a good handle on what you're capable of. So let me break down how you did. Now? You're gonna tell us our exam results then? Here it comes. First up, Dean. I'm first? As a plus, your judgment ain't anything to sniff at. On the other hand, you have a tendency to play it safe even when you don't have to. Your next race. Lay it on me. Your forte is your intuition. In that department, there's solid potential. As far as negatives go, it's hard to overlook how careless you can be when a situation calls for critical thinking. Finally, there's you, Rocco. I'll give you credit for your determination and unrelenting drive to get the job done, but I really can't praise your inability to make calm, rational decisions. Stick those two qualities together and you're a walking accident waiting to happen on your own. So, I'm sure you all can already tell, the three of you who just aren't there yet. You're all missing something before I could call you ready. Watching you all work, I was on tenterhooks the whole time. I hate to admit it, but he's probably right. Guess we're done then. That's just if I rate the three of you as individuals. If I rate you as a team, then my verdict becomes a little different. Huh? Wait, what? Watching you take on that last monster on the way here is when I was finally able to stake my confidence in you. If individually, none of you meet the mark. But slap the three of you together and you just about squeeze over the line. And that's why I'm going to give you a passing grade on one condition. You passed? What's the condition? You can be bracers, but you can only accept jobs as a group of three, not individually. Not until you become senior bracers, anyway. We'll see where you stand then. I'll be passing the news on to Gene, so once that's done and over with, he can throw all the work you can handle your way. Together? That's right. I want you to build up experience working together as a group. Work on each of your weaknesses. Then, by the time you hit senior level, you'll hopefully be ready to take on the kind of solo work that you can't do now. I see. I can't help but feel lame for only getting a conditional pass. Sure, but it beats flunking out completely. Exactly. Well, I'll be expecting a lot of improvement from you guys. By the way, you planning on sticking to stun rods as your main weapons? I'll buy you all new ones from the weapon shop over in Bose in honor of you passing. This thing, just a little something from me. You're gonna buy us something? That's awesome. I think I'm gonna be sick. Rocco, just... Crying out loud, my rep with you guys is even worse than I thought. I'm not some kind of evil monster that feeds off of pain and suffering, you know? Could have fooled me. Only because you're a blind idiot. He might be right, though. I mean, he's always nice to that little girl. He's got to have a soft spot hidden in there somewhere. What's her name? Tita? You want to run that by me again? Crap. Why did I have to go and bring her up? Oops. Jesus. Yeah, you're not helping the gross shipping crap up with you, Agate. You're really not. So, that's how you guys want to play this, huh? I should have known being nice wasn't going to get me anywhere. Way to frickin' go, race. No more messing around. Your asses are going to be running your way back to the entrance. Anyone who falls behind any more than I'm willing to allow gets my blade chucked in the back of their head. Right. You're the one with the most stamina here, Rocco. You gotta lead the way so he doesn't catch up with us. That was the plan all along. Exhausting right up to the very end, huh? Less talking, more running. Right. Training, Agate style, done. Super Gladiator headband and 100 Mira. So yeah, you don't go to that door for the Mira. You go for the headband. 25 strength, a boost of 25 strength, a decrease of 25 defense, and CP rate goes up. So, yeah. Cool. Alright. Now let's move on to the next plane. Finally. This is the warp to the 6th plane, right? Time to hop to it then. By the way, how are you feeling now? I'm fine, honestly. Never better. Anyway, we can't afford to stand around talking here. We need to get moving. Well, if you say so. This is Romel Pond, isn't it? So the next place is to be recreated is the scenic route near the Liberlian royal family's villa, huh? Will probably be more dangerous than scenic this time around, though. We should start exploring as much of it as we can, but stay sharp. It's 20 decks. Ugh. Yeah, I think I better. There we go. That's a hell of a defense boost. Go. 2 brace coats. Don't need to keep that. I definitely don't need that. I have better things that protect me from both sleep and mute. No, Lily necklace I should hang on to just in case. Poison blind, yeah. I will never want to cause his mute. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah. I'm out of Septive now. Which we kind of gain onto the Septive that we gained, but whatever. In the Raven Door, but whatever. Whoops. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So Kevin's gonna be doing a bit of leveling here. Three. Gorgon Arrow learned. $184 or Fire Septa from that. Damn. Nah, I might as well just keep going with the slots. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Oh, fuck off. That's just bullshit. Ugh. Probably should have just stayed in and just fucking... The face of the monument is glowing. The words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasm does decree, here lies the monochrome schoolhouse. Place your hand on this monument, the white wings among your number. So our friends left us a message, huh? And I'm sure the white wings mentioned here must be referring to. I can only assume it must be a reference to my descendant. You're here. There's no need to be alarmed. This is only a shadow of myself that I have created to talk to you here. Technically, I'm still in the garden. But now that I know that I finally have some of my strength back, I've gained a few new tricks, like this one, and up my sleeve, so to speak. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I'm right in guessing we'll need to use this monument to proceed. You are indeed. It appears to be a kind of gate connecting this area to another realm created by the Lord of Phantasma. However, in order to activate it, you will need to have a certain member of your team with you. No doubt they work in a similar way to the doors scattered throughout Phantasma. Makes sense. And this is the gimmick of this chapter, which I kind of hate. Because with the doors, at the very least, it's just like, okay, there's, a lot of those are just cutscenes. This is full on dungeons we need specific members of the party to be with us in order to access. So in this case, we're going to need to have Princess Claudia, right? I'd say so, yes. The other monuments in this area will likely also serve as gates to other areas, requiring different team members. But as it stands, none of the others are active. I presume you'll need to travel through this gate and finish the area beyond it first. Got it, we'll work our way through. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Should you require my aid, I'll be in the garden. Okay, time to head back to the garden then, I guess. Yeah, we'll need to explain what's going on to Chloe.
Alright, what's next?
Let's see if I can find a monument close. Looks like new. I found this one. Yeah, I am not a fan of this chapter, I'll go ahead and be honest. Now the question is, who do I leave behind for Chloe?
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Together now.
Hi everyone, Celia is kindly explained the situation while you were away. You need my help in order to keep going, don't you? Oh, you've been filled in already? Great, saves us the time of explaining. I'm ready to leave as soon as you are. So, just say the word when you're ready to go. Got it. We'll head on out as soon as we're done prepping then. Oh man, look at that increase. Jeez, damn. You can tell I haven't used Chloe in a long time. Wow, that's only a 5 art strength decrease too. Or it was until the wing blades decided to be stronger. Not gonna need that. Remember there was one where I was just like, ew, no. get rid of that one. I think I might have already gotten rid of that one. $10.98 to $4.78. Yeah, I'd say that were necessary. That's a hell of an increase. Oh, I didn't even check her thingies either. Oh, crap.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, that's right too. If I want to really strengthen her, I need to upgrade her slots. Which means I'm basically gonna need to do a bit of grinding. Because yes, that's what happens with this game. This is the one Trails game where grinding is actually necessary. Also doesn't help that she's so much lower level. She just leveled up like 3 or 4 times from that. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a bit of.
May 1,000 doors adore
Nicely done.
Wow, that didn't actually level her. Well, let's see if it was enough for a slot upgrade. It was enough for 1.
Now, light of the heavens. Radiant blast!
There we go.
That's that. Let's move out.
Chloe learns Strum 3. Cool. Reflective robe.
All right, what's next?
Okay. God damn it. Oh, god damn it.
Later, corpsey.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's get this over with. What the? Royal Academy? But everything's been drained of color. And now we know what monochrome schoolhouse was supposed to mean. Sure is creepy to be in a world of black and white like this, though. I feel the same way. Even if it is creepy, however, we still have to explore the grounds from top to bottom, so we may as well get started. There are 5 buildings in all. The main building, the clubhouse, girls' dorm, the boys' dorm, and the auditorium. There's also the old schoolhouse, which is accessible via the path at the back of the main grounds. Good to know. We're going to need to keep an eye out for those knights prowling around, too. Right, got it. I can't wait to see what we find. Pretty sure there's at least one door in this area.
Nicely done.
Trash mobs, that's another thing with trash mobs. Oftentimes they'll keep going. Mirror comes, mirror goes. Sometimes it may be lost, but at times that loss can be regained manyfold. Offer 50,000 mirror to me. Hey, only then will the door open. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hate that. I hate that steep cost. Holy crap. Because, again, money is not exactly, like, a very lucrative thing, right? In this game. Zirgdrifa. Definitely making up for lack of good shit last time. And yeah, I am ignoring the trash mobs because they have officially become not worth my time. Tornado fan. These offices, nothing. Zeram capsule, not bad. Gargan armor. Ugh, whatever.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh and blood.
Get out of my goddamn way. Oh. Tomato fondue. Door is locked, which means we gotta find the key. I'm assuming we'll have to face the red ones if we want to do that.
Alright, what's next?
I'm assuming the blue ones are just distractions. The ones I really want are the red ones. God damn it, game. Except they respawn, so that's not the solution either. Okay, never mind then.
Not bad.
Oh. Ren just had something upgrade. It's either Calamity Throw or Bloody Circle that got to 2. Version 2. Oh. Mewtwo. Interesting. $10,000 Mira, another 10,000 Mira. Okay, that one I don't get very often. But that is absolutely adorable. Yeah, Ren wins. what the hell am I missing? Clearly missing something, but what?
Nicely done.
Oh, God damn it.
Later, Corpsey.
Oh, God damn it. What am I missing? This Raxor is just screaming at me like, it's clearly the blah blah blah. What the fuck?
Later, Corpsey.
These fights are already giving me like no X.
Later, Corpsey.
Oh, now it activates. Okay, so there's specific ones I have to defeat in each area. Motherfucker. Okay, I wasn't expecting the cat noises out of the end, I'm not gonna lie. This.
Oh, aliens, shine down thy windows on
That's that. Let's move out.
And like that, Chloe has caught up. I still haven't found the one for here. At the door.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh.
Not bad.
There we go. Fish skewers.
Not done yet.
Okay. That takes care of that one.
Alright, what's next?
Okay. What else? So I guess that's... Oh, yeah. No. God. Okay, now I'm starting to see the issues with the camera.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh.
All right, what's next? Not bad.
There we go. $10,000 more Mira. Admittedly, I do like that this place is trying to give me that amount of money, so it doesn't feel as steep of a cost. Like this area has already given me 30,000 Mira, so.
All right, what's next?
So opening that door might not actually be as far off, depending on, you know, other shit.
Oh, ideas. Shine down by the sidelines. Well, that takes care of that.
$40,000.
Not done yet. Not done yet.
Well, well, you know what? I've already given up on this. I was intending for this to be a shorter day anyway. But yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and just... okay. Oh, son of a bitch. How the hell was I supposed to know that? So, there's a fuck up I've been doing. You have to defeat all of the blue knights. You have to leave the red knights alone. Oh, fuck. Ugh, well, that could have been a fuck of a lot worse. So the gimmick of this area, in case I have not been able to make it abundantly clear, is for each of the areas you have to kill all of the blue knights without attacking the red knights. Do that, you restore color to the area. Attack a red knight, and the process is reset. Not a fan. I'm probably gonna rip this chapter a new asshole. The only question is that how hard am I gonna rip this fucker a new asshole? Light case 3. Interesting. Okay, we've already restored that. We've already restored that, and I'm pretty sure I already did the other dorm. And yeah, 40,000 is how much you gain from all this. Wow, okay. Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to start the next session with that, actually. That's what I'm going to do. Because I think starting the week with one of my favorite doors is actually a good idea. Although what's funny is that we actually did end with one of my favorite doors. End the week with one of my favorite doors, admittedly. Because I do like the Raven door, I do. Store door 6, I actually like that one.
We're not done yet.
It is a very interesting thing. Oh, fine, except for it's going all right, Raxor, except for the part where the gimmick of the monochrome schoolhouse is pissing me off. No, you stay the fuck away from me. Nah. Go away. It's a matter of finding them and knowing to leave the Red Knights alone. Because the whole gimmick of the monochrome schoolhouse is you gotta attack the blue ones while leaving the red ones alone. Defeat one of the red ones and oops, start the process over. Oh, and the game never tells you that, by the way. You're just supposed to figure it out. There you are. Well, okay. Here's the thing, Raxor. How are you supposed to know that the red ones reset the gimmick? Yeah, trial and error, which, honestly, I kind of feel like that's... Yeah, once you understand what's happening, it's fine. But it's just like, ugh.
That's that. Let's move out.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have liked it if there had been hints. Like, for example, if I fight the red ones like 6 or 7 times, my party members pipe up and are like, hey, defeating the red ones seems to reset the blue ones for some reason. You know, something along those lines, right? Or no, like, give me a vague hint. You know, and like do it in sets of 3, right? So let's say 6 times of defeating the red knights, it's like, well, that's weird. The blue knights seem to be regenerating. There must be a gimmick to this. Yes. Then when you defeat too many of the red knights again, have the party members be like, I could have sworn there were less blue knights. I wonder what the difference was. And then another 6 times, oh, okay. Clearly the player is completely not knowing what the hell to do. So let's just go ahead and blatantly tell them, hey, let's leave the red knights alone until we clear out the blue ones. I would prefer that. Give me some kind of hint. Especially considering this is the only dungeon in the entire game with this gimmick. If there were other dungeons with similar gimmicks, I would have been a lot more okay with it. Get away from me. Of course, you're still locked. Why wouldn't you be? Okay, that was just the sparkles. I was like, what? Okay. Well, I don't see any more blue knights, so I guess we'll just fight one of the... And we'll just fight a pair of the reds then, I guess.
That's that. Let's move out.
Reset the gimmick, I guess. Unless the reds are what I need to defeat here. Here after defeating the blues. I actually don't mind using Joshua.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh.
I get that Richard is technically better, but
All right, what's next?
okay. Let's try fighting the blues again.
Not bad.
True Phantom Raid. Nice. So now Phantom Raid is more powerful. Which is funny because it hasn't actually dipped in power yet. It hadn't actually really dipped in power. I mean, it was noticeable, but it was not like crippling, if that makes any sense. Which is funny because we have actually already seen S-Crafts drop off in power pretty hard. Hell, we saw that in the last game, never mind. It was one of the... That was one of the few things that was slow about the power progression curve in Sky 2, was how weak sauce your S-Crafts were for a while.
Not bad.
And of course, it's just regular Phantom Raid, but stronger.
That's that. Let's move out.
Jesus, is Joshua. Fully powered True Phantom Raid was practically double their had the strength. The strength of True Phantom Raid was more than double their max HP. Jesus. Was this a situation where they're going to... They're only going to spawn at specific points? I got the one hidden in the bushes, but whatever. We'll check all of the bushes then. All of the bushes will be searched. There you are. Have some grenade, you bitch. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, because it blends into the fucking background. It's the same crap that Sky 1 was guilty of all over the place. The only difference is that it's only the monochrome schoolhouse that fucks that over. God damn it! Damn it, can everything just stop trying to piss me off? Fuck, the past, like, 3 weeks have been like that. 2 or 3 weeks have been like that. Alright. But I am not pulling my punches on that. That is dumb. I'm gonna alter it, though. I think I'm gonna reword and restructure this. Hang on. Give me a second here. Make sure I'm not double dipping. Looks like I am not. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Then I gotta come down here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Now, I again, like I said, I'm fond of saying, I still stand behind nuking those 9 negatives off the board. Those 9 negatives being nuked off the board it made too much sense to nuke them off the board. But I am adding a negative for the old schoolhouse. I'm not erasing the walkthroughitis negative. I just put it up in the presentation and made it a general negative as opposed to specifically for chapter 6, which is what I did last time, technically. But no, I'm giving the monochrome schoolhouse a negative because, again, I don't like it when gimmicks aren't even hinted at. If there was at least a hint, I would consider not going ahead and not giving a negative because, again, hinting and it's actually not that intrusive of a gimmick. But the problem is that you can sit there in an endless loop, which, I mean, helps with deceptive grinding, yes, but you're probably not here for the septive grinding. You're probably here for the progress of the story. You know, especially considering the story is starting to ramp up, and you know that this is effectively the last chapter before we start really diving into what the hell is going on. So, yeah. I almost thought you guys weren't going to show up. Oh, great. So, in all the ways that playing as them was awesome, now you're going to understand why I fucking hate fighting these jokers. Because, yep, this is the chapter where we have to fight a bunch of bullshit boss fights. This is probably my least favorite chapter in the whole game, gameplay-wise. Story-wise, I'm not so. I don't honestly hate this chapter very much. I'm actually, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty neutral story-wise. Okay, to be fair, I actually did give Past Alex did give Philip a positive, and so that was cool. I hated the Cassius fight last time. Hated it. We'll see how it goes this time, in this run, but, because we're not getting him today. Hey, thanks, Compass. But, yeah, I hated the Cassius fight. I really did. Cassius and General Morgan both. Philip I liked, but I'm not even dignifying that with a response, Raxor. I'm not even fucking dignifying that with a response. Oh, I believe it can be done. I'm just not dignifying it. What? You guys look like you've just seen a ghost or something. That's surprised to see us here, huh? Who are you guys? I've never seen you before. They're members of a group that hangs around Ruan called the Ravens. What are you all doing here? Damned if we know. All of a sudden we just were. Wait, are you implying we're not real by the looks of it? We're just imitations of our real selves created by someone or something to do battle with you. That's all we're here for. So you're copies of real people created here like Celeste, then? Although, unlike her, it was the Lord of Phantasma that created you, maybe. And if that's the case, you're not going to let us go without a fight, huh? Can't say I've got anything against you guys, but fighting you is what we're here for, so yep. And if we can't go against it, we might as well enjoy it. Time to show off how much stronger we've gotten since that red-headed bastard started working us to the bone. Agate must be a real slave driver to fire you up this much. If we have no choice, then let's fight with all we have. I can't help but wonder how we of all folks ended up being created here to fight you. I guess this is just fate or something? Then, well, I mean, you guys are the stars of one of the doors, so... And a door that got 6 positives, no less, so... Which I stand behind, for the record. They sure are a hot-blooded bunch, aren't they? I mean... They kinda need to be to take us on, Ren. Of course, they're gonna start pulling that shit. I definitely want to get rid of Rocco. No, I'm gonna want to do something different, so... Oh, darn it. Alright, fine.
May 1,000 swords adorn your gods.
I mean, she's already inflicted with it, dude. Well, apparently you can actually inflict it multiple times. Oh. Well, blew this early, but whatever. And you go, Rocco. And of course, that's the main reason I don't like fighting these guys. Oh hey, let's go ahead and status effects, usual shit. But also, let's also be able to revive each other and heal each other because screw you. Seriously, they both fucking healed him. Now I guess we'll start doing some damage to you. That way I can start moving towards that. You know what? My dear, just start doing massive healing. Actually, no. There he is.
This isn't good.
Don't I have a good revive? You think? No, I don't. She doesn't have... Well, fuck. That sucks. Of course! God, I hate that bullshit.
Right.
Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Well, I've lost this. No two ways about it, I've lost. That's why I fucking hate this fight. Oh, here, let's have an AI script that says fuck you because we fucking said so. Alright. Start doing some damage here. Rocco is still the highest in stage B. Because they won't stop fucking healing him. Yes, I know I'm frickin' healing constantly, but fuck off. They've got shit that is just fucking bullshit, so no. I've seen Compass be fucking fairer when he's kicking my ass in Halo. Stop that! What I need is multiple frickin' S-crafts ready to go. That's what I need. Stop healing him! many did I give that last time? Yeah, I think 1 is fair. Just 1. Crud. Phew, you got us good. Huh, looks like we're going to have to get a hell of a lot stronger if we want to rank up to being senior bracers. Hey, there's no need to be so hard on yourselves. You put up a damn good fight. I agree, you did very well. Either way, it looks like our role in this world is over now. We've got no way of telling if our real selves are even going to be aware of what happened here. But, well, if you run into us in the real world again, say hi, okay? Don't get cocky because you won, though. The guy waiting up ahead is nastier than we could dream of. You're not going to stand a chance if you don't give it everything you've got. They just vanished. They left us some pretty useful advice, at least. They seem too nice to be delinquents, if you ask me. Anyone else feel like the purple-haired guy's parting words were on the ominous side? We're heading towards the old schoolhouse, right? That's right. It's a stone building that was used by the academy until a few decades ago. It's no longer in use these days. I'm not sure who Rocco was referring to, but it sounds like we should make sure we're ready before going inside. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna want faint protection. Ooh, that's 190 at the cost of 5 agility and 15 arts defense. Yeah, that's actually worth it. Oh, that was on Joshua that I did that on. Well, I mean... that would be a hell of a defense boost for arts. I just don't know. I don't remember what boss could be really beneficial to arts, which is also why I'm not going to bother doing that. However, what I am going to bother doing is apparently not upgrading Chloe very nicely. Wait, I have a better idea. I'll implement it after this. 'Cause I was gonna grind out the CP, but there's an easier way to do that. Dr. Reese. Oh, Reese. So, how are things going between you and the others? Getting along? Yeah, we are. We had the chance to get to know one another better while you were asleep. That's good, I guess. I fully expect you to keep your promise with me, however. If you dare break it, you're going without food for a week. Ouch. I'd rather you spared me that one. Oh, Kevin, are you feeling okay now? We don't want you going and collapsing again after you've only just recovered. Hey, come on, Estelle, I'm indestructible. Pretty swell timing on my part before, huh? I didn't even get to say hi before I fell unconscious now, did I? Hey, indeed. Everyone was shaking their heads with disappointment when you collapsed. You're supposed to be a Dominion, but you wouldn't believe it, even from that shameful show of weakness. I'm pretty sure everyone was just panicking, especially you, Reese. Yeah. And she's right. It was more panic than anything. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I was supposed to have been coming and grabbing books. And I was supposed to be coming and grabbing books. Hooks in between chapters. Oops. Oh, well. But yeah. Alright, 6th plane. From school. The boys have not messaged me saying they're ready to go, so... Oh my god. Might as well just grab the extra X.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I can just use the tier bombs. I've got way too many of them. Alright. I've been anticipating your arrival. Oh, it's Philip. Alright. I won't mind ending on fighting Philip. Philip? I mean, that makes sense if we need Chloe for this door. Or for this pedestal, I guess. Congratulations on your victory outside. And now that you have done so, I will be serving as your next opponent. I'm assuming you're a copy of the real Philip, too? Indeed I am. And because of that, I've no choice but to point my blade at even you, Your Highness, knowing full well how unforgivable that act is. As the first Guardian, I, Philip Reynolds, the Sword Fox and former Captain of the Royal Guard, challenge you to battle. Well, you were able to hold your own against four enforcers at once, and so your skill must be something worth boasting. And that's why I won't be holding back. I think you overestimate my abilities. Still, I'll do what I can to be a worthy opponent for you. It's been quite a while since we last saw each other, huh? So it has. I remember you well, fair lady. Oh, I bet you do. The way you fought was very impressive. But you spent all your time fighting Walter and Blue Blanc. You didn't spare any playtime for me at all. I hope you're going to make up for that this time. I can only hope that I don't disappoint. Very well, if this is how it must be, I won't hesitate. We accept your challenge. Alright, here we go. Someone found out you rejected Chloe, Joshua. I'm sorry I had to.
Shine down thy radiance, and smite those who oppose us. Divine light, grant me the strength to punish the wicked.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? Most I'm gonna get is 3 of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna scare him away. Nice, I got them all. Nice. I wasn't too worried about him. About him regaining some health, but yeah. I do like this fight. I can't justify giving it more positives, admittedly, but this is a really good fight, and he fights fair, which, yeah, in this game, that's a fucking godsend, right? An opponent that fights fair, yeah, especially considering some of the bullshit that's coming up in this very chapter. Uh-oh. Oh, Chloe's down. Ow. I'm not gonna waste my Zerom capsule on that. Not when he's this low on health. If he had more health left, I'd be like, yeah, okay. No, we're gonna end this poetically. We're gonna end this poetically.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, I should have used the Zeke move. That's what I should have done. Ah, wow. But yeah, that is absolutely a positive to gameplay. That was a good fight. I absolutely 100% stand behind giving that fight a positive. I just can't justify more than one. Perhaps this was inevitable. I'm simply not young enough to pose a challenge to you anymore, I fear. You gotta be kidding me. I can only hope age is that kind of me. Your strength is nuts. It's no surprise those enforcers struggled against you, that's for sure. Well, I'd say that qualifies as making up for last time. I love how Ren isn't even upset that she actually had to try during that. It's like, no, that was fun. There's no need to try and flatter me. Regardless, while I may not have been able to pose a challenge to you, I am sure the other Guardians will. Be sure not to let your guard down against them even for a moment. We'll bear that in mind, Philip. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time for me to depart. Once I disappear, the next path should open. It is my hope that you will overcome the remaining trials and return from this place safe and well. Yep, sure enough, the next path lit up. He's one hell of a tough butler. Indeed. Is everyone ready to move on to the next area? I'm guessing we'll be able to access that from the scenic route, like we did this one. Let's go and see what the other see which of the other monuments was activated. Right. But first, another moon door. Happiness comes in many forms and can be interpreted in many ways. Present to me a form of happiness you have obtained. Only then shall the door open. And we do actually have something we can present there. Again, I kind of wish the boys would give me a definitive yes or no on if they're showing up. Because that's also why I haven't been selling all my mirror and beelining for the payment door, or if you're wondering, because I do want the payment door to do the payment door. That is absolutely something I want to do. Punisher. Speaking of absolutely want to do, equipping Punisher. 65 extra art strength. Well, I guess that's 75 extra art strength. Never mind. So 75 extra art strength and 25 extra dex. Damn. Oh, and the range goes up too. Damn. I think I'm going to heal first, though. I'm obviously gonna try to go for as long as possible, but yeah. Because, yeah, if I make a bit more story progress, that'd be nice. I don't know how much more story progress I'm gonna make, but well, it wasn't this one. Oh, come on.
Done yet.
The other way. Ugh, this camera is weirdly obnoxious. I don't usually get turned around this hard. Okay. Ah, fuck off. Oh, come on! Fuck off already! Ah, god damn it. That was not supposed to happen. Ugh. God damn you. Oh, never mind then. Ruby gem. I forget what that does. That is attack 5. Well, okay then. Oh, Ren can take it. Make her stronger, why not? No. Not fighting that. Battles like that constantly. Fuck off. The face of the monument is glowing and the words are visible. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the looking glass. Place your hand on the monument, the sword-wielding dame among your number. The looking glass? That's gotta be the name of our next tourist attraction around here. Still, the sword-wielding dame. There are a few women among us who fight using swords, so we have more than one potential candidate this time. But I have a feeling it's talking about Annalise. You think so too, huh? Alright, let's head back to the garden and get her, and come with us then. Annalise was the girl with the pretty ribbon, right? I would have called her the stuffed toy-loving dame than the sword-wielding one off the top of my head, but oh well. A clue like that would have hit the nail on the head, no question.
Roger.
Me, the sword-wielding dame? I don't know. I mean, it's a cool-sounding title and all, but does it really fit me? It does, if you ask me. Hey, but hey, even if you're not sure, it's worth a try, right? So, you mind coming with us and giving it a go? You got it. Off we go then. I already had Amalgam Guard and Synchron, so I was actually good on all that. Cool. As for your slots... There we go. Yeah, there's a reason why I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna upgrade. Ate her slots, because holy crap, you know. Ate 5. Yeah, that'll work. That's 4. Okay. Yeah, definitely better to have a whole bunch of or a whole bunch of slots upgraded. Unleash is one slot upgrade away from being maxed out, so. Oof, you're under leveled. I'm gonna have to level you. Hit on Elise. That was 5 levels that time.
Not bad.
Yeah. Upgrading on Elise sounds like a good idea. Especially if we're going to have her in the party, you know? Really?
That's that. Let's move out.
You need to stop beating it with vanish.
May 1,000 thorns adorn our flesh.
Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Mortal Punishment 2 and True 8-Leaf Blitz. Good idea. That was definitely a good idea to upgrade. Need to upgrade. Still no word from the boys yet. Thought they were just gonna show up soon. Oh well, I'll keep dealing with them for now. And there's your it's weaker now.
Alright, what's next?
Oh. Oh well. What's she at? 119. I should probably equip her with something that can that'll keep her from getting screwed over. That'll help. That'll definitely help. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want, so Feather Brooch is gonna be the thing I'm gonna want. Alright. Feather Brooch. Oh, really? Well, since I'm like right here. Feather Brooch 3. Because I do not want to be inflicted with that frickin' thing. But, I suppose it isn't, it isn't that big of a deal. But still, ugh. Oh, the fate fetish is real in this chapter. Yes, let's warp to the place I was already standing at. Because that makes so much sense. Yeah, that's definitely not something I want.
We're not done yet.
That happening there. Whew. God, this freaking chapter. Oh, you son of a whore. Okay. Moving on.
Later, corpsey.
Okay. Oh.
May 1,000 lords adorn your
We're not done yet.
$121. That'll definitely help. All right. Boy, still haven't frickin' been messaged. On anything. Oh. Oh, hey, I know this place. The Looking Glass. It's the Lakeside Laboratory. Yeah, the one Ouroboros used as its base of operations in Liberl at one point. This is the place where Weissman abducted Estelle, is it? Can't say I'm excited to be back here. Something seems kind of odd about it. Oh well. I get that same feeling. Well, let's go and get a closer look. Maybe we'll figure out what it is. Wait a second. Wasn't this door on the left side of the building last time we were here? You're right. I wonder. Thought so. The Archaism Sports Factory? But this was... Wait, then... You're to greet us already, huh? What? Gah! Talkin's gonna have to wait. Let's roll. God, I hate this bullshit. What? Oh, fuck right off. Fuck right off.
Alright, what's next?
Phew, those things sure weren't fun. Agreed, Kevin. They seem to be a new model of Vogel, but it's not a type I've ever seen before. Phew, that was a nasty surprise. At least it's now clear as day what's going on here. Yeah, the whole building's layout has been flipped around. Ah, okay. Well, now I know. So there we go. Now we have a time limit for when I'm gonna be dragged away. So I'll get as far through this as I can, and then we'll go from there. Kind of like it was reflected in a mirror or something. You silly thing! Did you really only just figure that out? I realized it the second we got a look at the building from the outside. I suppose it makes sense you'd be the first to notice. You've always had a good memory. Yep. Once I've seen something once, I very rarely forget it. Well, whatever. It doesn't look like that's the only trick this place has up its sleeve. Dave, let's keep our eyes peeled. Right. So I should probably just end now is what you're saying, Compass. I mean, if you're like there, that's like that's like not even a 5-10 minute drive. So, and this is a decent enough stopping point, I guess. That it's like, yeah. I know. All right, so may seem like a weird spot to chop off, but this is where I'm gonna go ahead and just chop off for the day. So, fresh reminder, no stream tomorrow, because I am working midnight tonight, because work is stupid. Tuesday, which, yes, and since I now know the schedule, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back. We'll continue. Ugh. And I actually need to check to see if I've got a thing going. Actually, no. No, that's right. Deja Duel should actually be going up Tuesday. So, yeah. One way or the other, I'll see you around. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers signing out. Have a good one. Later.